We all did it when we were kids. Crank calls have been around as long as a telephone, but there's a new breed of high-tech hoaxes. They fool 911 operators into sending out the SWAT team. As you're about to see, swatting is a very dangerous game.
911, what's your emergency?
I've got two people here held hostage, all right?
Threatening calls to 911.
I swear to God, I will kill these people.
SWAT teams respond, but they're rolling out on a hoax, something called swatting.
Swatting is when individuals try to trick an emergency operator.
Trick them into sending a SWAT team to raid an innocent person. A dangerous game.
You could get someone killed.
And new devices and websites are providing the tools for it, allowing callers to change their phone's callback number, their caller ID.
You can actually have any number show up in the caller ID.
So a 911 operator can be fooled into thinking a threat is coming from a phone inside any building.
It is a growing concern for law enforcement.
In Los Angeles, for example, the latest rash of swatting calls have appeared to come from downtown office towers.
We received a phone call, an emergency phone call, saying that there were shots fired.
One call, supposedly from a high-rise worker, said, "He's shooting. There's blood everywhere."
FBI was called. I believe SWAT was probably called on standby just in case it was a hostage situation.
Police discovered the hoax before anyone was hurt and are working to find the people responsible.
What they think is a prank can actually endanger someone's life.
Investigators say Randal Ellis, a teenager living near Seattle, Washington, was one of the country's most prolific swatters.
Come inside the house and I'll kill all you
Mr. Ellis had made approximately 200 calls to different 911 operators.
In one call from his computer, the young hacker pretended to hold his family hostage in Southern California.
Do you want me to shoot my sister so you can hear the weapon?
And the way this computer system was hacked, it seemed like a genuine call from that home.
Police sent in their SWAT team.
The husband, not knowing what was going on, heard some rustling in the backyard, and when he went out in the backyard, he was surprised by 20 SWAT officers all pointing their automatic weapons at him.
Inside, his terrified wife called 911.
Wait till they come in the house and they're going to explain to you what's going on.
No one was hurt, and police quickly tracked down Ellis, arresting him for assault with a deadly weapon.
He literally put weapons into these police officers' hands, which he knew would be pointed at some innocent victims.
Ellis pleaded guilty and is serving a 6-year prison term, a sentence prosecutors hope sends a message.
This is not a prank. This is extremely dangerous.
Some websites offering services to change caller IDs now warn swatters they will be caught.
That information can be tracked back to you.
Police emphasize that new technology made swatting possible, but it's people who are to blame, and they won't get away with it.
We will find you, and we will apprehend you, and we will prosecute you.
More than 60 cities have reported swatting hoaxes. A bill that would outlaw services that alter phone caller IDs failed last year, but Congress may take it up again.